y'all. This
Our
is
favorites.
I love this segment.
I love this segment. It's so
interesting and so good. So this segment is y'all write us questions and we answer them. So if you want your question answered on the show, make sure you email us at askpourminds@gmail.com. That is askpourminds@gmail.com. Okay, so go ahead with the first one, Drea.
Period. Okay. I want to start my own podcast soon, and my cousins and friends are encouraging me to do it. They always say that I need to write a book because I do be having crazy shit happening to me, and I'm funny as hell and know how to converse well. What is some advice you guys can give me, and what is some that you wish you could have gotten before y'all started Pour Minds?
You want me to go first?
Mm-hmm.
I will say the importance of actually producing and the importance of consistency. So when I say producing, I mean, honestly, we didn't really start looking at ourselves like producers until we really signed with 85 and like Ryan and Chad came in and they were like, okay, y'all need to, we used to literally show up to the show and like pick our topics before we recorded.
And y'all probably would never know, but literally
that's what we used
for
to do.
the longest, like probably not until we started getting this background, this backdrop or whatever.
we started
we used to literally decide the day that we got here.
So I think the first thing, if you're trying to start like a podcast, you need to really look at it like a business. Because I feel like we looked at it like a business, but once we like started really talking to like Chad and Ryan and got with real business people, we was like, okay, bitch, like this is serious. Like, so take yourself seriously. Even as goofy and as funny as you are, take yourself seriously. Consistency. Let me tell y'all something.
Pretty much
that's one thing advice. That we don't play about Pour Minds. I don't give a fuck if Tahir not here, if Ryan not here, if nobody here, bitch, we gonna set up that iPhone. We gonna put out a fucking episode of Pour Minds.
Because we actually done had to do that.
Yeah. I mean, we don't care if it's just me. I had to do an episode with just me before. We had an episode where I had to go somewhere. I wasn't back in time and Drea had to just pull up and find somebody to...
I did the episode with Kodak.
You did the episode with Kodak. Like, we gonna make shit work because...
Pour Minds gonna come out.
It's gonna come out, period.
Y'all heard she talk about how I was drunk last night, but y'all see I'm here.
That's one thing I know. I don't give a fuck.
We don't give a fuck. We definitely take our job very seriously.
Come on, you got a job?
Bitch, yeah, that's my job.
So I think the most important thing about doing anything that you want to do is being consistent. I feel like a lot of people, they feel like you can't go into this being like, I want to make money. This has to be your passion. Like I said, me and Drea both have a degree in mass communications, both graduated from college. So we knew we wanted to do something with media. So if this is really your passion and you want to really do this, it's going to be easy for you. It was easy for us to release an episode every week because this is what we really love to do.
Yeah, honestly. And we always say that, you know what I mean? I think sometimes people just be wanting to do shit because they be seeing that it's like trendy right now. Because I think being a podcaster is trendy right now.
Yeah.
But you have to be passionate about things in order for it to work. I've tried so many things in my life that it was kind of stuff that I was interested in, but then I also was just doing it because I was like, oh, this is gonna make me some money. I want to make some money,
right?
So if you doing stuff to make money,
if you're doing podcasting to make money, you're not in the right industry.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's for anything in life. If you're doing anything just to make money and you're not doing it because you're passionate about it, it probably won't end up being super successful. Right. Like, we actually love doing this. Right. So yeah. I agree with Lex. Like, consistency. That's really the only advice that I have.
Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all, I'm 23 from Fort Worth, and I've been with my boyfriend for 5 years. Before this relationship, I was in a bullshit-ass relationship with this girl. So he knows that I like women. I'm going to just get straight to it. I still have a little lesbian desire. How do I tell him I want to have a threesome?
Tell him
you want to have a threesome.
I don't think he's going to have an issue with that.
It's going to be like, oh, I want to bring this girl in the bathroom. No.
But you know what?
I don't want to.
No, but you know what? I have heard like some stories that some guys don't be.
He may, but I feel like it's okay.
My old boo, he didn't
want to see you eat that cootie cat.
I brought it up to him before too, but he was like, no. But I feel like that's because he knew he ain't have enough dick for two bitches.
I mean, sometimes niggas don't have enough dick for two bitches because they barely have enough dick for one.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
So I would say just be open with him. You've been with him for 5 years, girl. If you can't talk to him about something simple like that, then you don't need to be with him.
Yeah, that's a long time.
And then you only 23, girl. You supposed to have fun, girl. Go eat your coochie.
Damn, I couldn't imagine being 23 and being with somebody for 5 years. That's a long time.
That's a long ass time.
All right. I'm getting married soon, and I'm worried about our honeymoon night.
Congratulations.
I don't want to go into the bedroom with the same old puss in boots.
Not puss in boots.
I at least want to be a puss in stilettos. All right.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm a bigger girl and he's an average sized dude. I know he loves him some me, but even after 6 years, I still have insecurities due to my weight. Sometimes I think if I let go and just try to enjoy the ride, I'ma crush him. Bro.
So I'm outside of the club and you think I'm a pawn. That's what I thought of. I don't know why.
No, for real, bone crusher. I ain't never scared.
What are some tricks I can do in the bedroom? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you could finish it if you want to.
I was just like, come on, get to the question. What are some tricks I can do in the bedroom on our wedding night that will knock his socks off? Well, first of all, don't be insecure about your weight. Obviously, he's marrying you, so he loves you the way you are, and you're beautiful. So don't let that get in the way of anything. What are some tricks you can do in the bedroom? Like, we always say this. I feel like a lot of girls don't. Try the butt plug. When you bend over and spread them cheeks and he sees that butt plug, he gonna be like, oh.
I definitely think try the butt plug.
Bring some toys in if you never bring some toys in.
Yeah, bring some toys. You know, my fave is the date night toy.
Yeah, and try some different positions that y'all have never tried.
Yeah, and just be good at giving head.
I think a lot of people
that's
need
very
to look
simple. I think that's some very simple advice. However, most bitches suck at it.
She's been sucking his dick for 6 years. Obviously, she's not bad at it.
That doesn't mean she's not bad at it.
I mean, if he married, a nigga is not about to marry no bitch that suck no bad dick.
First of all, that's a fucking lie. That's a lie.
Well, y'all niggas is
Niggas
dumb.
be marrying bitches that don't even suck dick.
That's why they be cheating.
You've seen Two Can Play that game.
Get off of me, bro. Not Bill Bellamy.
No, was it that movie? What movie was it where D.L. Hughley was married to the lady and she didn't the girl who used to be in all the movies back in the day, but I can't remember her name.
Yes.
But she didn't suck dick. Niggas be marrying bitches that don't suck dick, bro. They do.
Let's hope that's not based off a true story. Because if you ever marry a bitch that don't suck dick, you deserve everything you get.
I'm just saying though, believe it or not, it's some crazy scenarios.
Well, the tricks, we'll say the tricks.
So I think that sucking dick is very important, and you need to be good at it.
Yeah, I
as
feel
simple as that sounds.
But I feel like also like watch some porn and do something. Like I said, try some positions you have never tried. You can look up porn with like bigger women and see what positions that they do. You know, try some different things. You know, you can
What's
prepare
your prototype
yourself.
here? BBW.
Yeah. It's some BBW porn stars out there that know what they doing.
Y'all, I'm always shocked when Lex say this stuff because I feel like for her to know these things, it means she searched it before. Because I just would never even think of that.
I did. Look, I told you I like to research things, okay? Anyways, question 4. Only parent threatening to disown
This whole
me.
drug, I'm dead.
I am. I live for your podcast. It brings me through some dark shit for real. I'm 21 years old and a nursing student in Canada. I live with my very strict religious parents, she put parents in quotation marks, who are very attached to us. Kind of psychotic, sadly, but I love them. Hiding their gender because people know I listen to y'all. They're way too strict and I can't even go out much. They get most, if not all, of my paycheck.
Your mama and your daddy?
So I can't save and I can't have any sort of freedom. I live in blank and rent is so cheap here. I could get my own place and work and still go to school easily. The control is too much for me and they don't care for my mental health, even with me having depression. They've said it multiple times. I threatened this person with me moving out and they said they'll disown me. Do I take the risk? Because I'm at wit's end and I can't take it anymore. That's sad. I'll say this.
I know. I'm really over here like, oh my God, that's very sad.
I've never had a situation. Obviously, me and my mom are very close, but I will say my mom didn't necessarily want me to get a communications degree, and she didn't want me to have a podcast. Like, she wanted me to go to medical school, and she wanted me to do this and do that. So with that being said, sometimes you do have to break
I'm
those
glad
ties.
you didn't, because you was not about to be my doctor.
I was going to be a dentist.
You was not about to be my
I
dentist.
could have cleaned some teeth, bitch. You see these?
They nice.
Exactly. Anyways.
I wouldn't have trusted you, though.
Tell you something, Dr. Lex. You know they used to call me Dr. Lex P back in the day.
So Doogie Howser.
Period. So I'll say this. Sometimes you do have to take a risk and break those ties. Even when I moved to Atlanta, my mom was straight up like, if you move to Atlanta, I'm not helping you. Because my mom used to help me a lot when I was in Houston. Like, my mom used to do everything for me. I'm not going to lie. I was spoiled. I had a lot of money growing up. Never struggled for anything. I grew up with, I was new, bitch. I had the pool in my backyard.
First of all, you was not new because you was not hanging with black people.
I had, first of all, didn't I shout her out, Jen? Jen was black. I had a black friend. Don't do me like that.
Ooh, one.
Anyways.
One person.
Anyways. But like I said, sometimes you do have to break those ties and trust in your gut and your instinct and do your own thing. Because a lot of times parents they try to live through their children. And they try to push the things that they didn't reach on their children. So you got to do your own thing and show them that this is the road I want to take and I'm going to be fine. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be fine. Because I feel like a lot of times children feel like they have to please their parents and they have to do what their parents want to do. You're 21 years old. You know how to make decisions for the most part. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to fall. You're going to, come on some hard times. But I feel like if this is something that you really want to do, you need to leave the nest. I left the nest and it was very hard for me because I was like, let me tell y'all something. The first time I paid my own rent 100% by myself was when I moved to Atlanta. Before that, I had never paid my own rent by myself. So sometimes you just got to leave the nest. I feel like take a chance.
Yeah, you do.
God ain't never going to put you through nothing that you can't handle, man.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, I say this all the time, and I don't ever be wanting to be insensitive or, sound like I'm being disrespectful or saying you should disrespect your parents, because I do think you should always respect your parents. But at the end of the day, your life is your life. You can't live your life for how other people want you to live it, including your mama and your daddy. If it's some shit that you don't want to do or you want to do certain things and they're not supportive of that, you have to live your life for you, because you don't want to end up being 70 years old and you look back. What? Bro, I say this all the time because I have met so many old people who be like, oh, I wish I would have did this.
What old people you done met?
Bitch, I done met a lot of old people.
You know old people. You don't meet an old person.
Yes, you do. Why do you not meet old people?
You don't meet old people. You know old people. I ain't never just been at Siva's and an old lady be like, what's up, girl? What you
because, bitch, an old lady not going to be at Siva's.
You don't meet old people. You know old people.
You do meet old people,
bro.
What
was the last time you met an old person?
What my dad was saying at the facility he was staying at. It was hella old people there.
You was not talking to them,
bro. Yes, I was.
She lying. You don't meet old people. You know old people.
No, Lotto, I did have a conversation with a few of them because they would be like, hey,
baby.
Yeah.
You got a fat ass. You know them old men nasty.
What?
I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
Anyways, going back to what the fuck I was, cause you keep interrupting me. Going back to what I was saying, yes, you meet older people and they'll be like, oh, I wish I would have did this. I wish I would have did that. And then you get old and you have not lived your life how you really wanted to live it because you cared so much what other people thought. And the true reality is most people really don't give a fuck. Now, your parents do give a fuck, but fuck how they feel sometimes.
But sometimes you have to prove them wrong. I feel like I'm at the point in my life, my mom loves me.
We both proved our parents wrong.
I proved my mom wrong. She was like, ugh. I proved a lot of people wrong because my mom.
And now she be in all the comments, honey.
She love us down.
She do. And same thing with my mama. My mama used to feel the same way about me. Oh, you got a degree. Why don't you just get a job? Why don't you just get something with benefits and a 401k so you can retire in 40 years and do whatever? And I was like, no, bitch. That ain't what I want to do.
Don't say that. You ain't say no, bitch.
I didn't.
Exactly.
But that's what I thought.
So shout out to you.
But no, yeah, it's like, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do what I want to do. And now my mama
I know
see the vision.
I know I can be what I want to be. Shout out to Nas. You can
Shout out to our mamas too. Hey, mama.
Shout out to our moms. Okay, so if you want your question answered on the show, make sure you email us at askpourminds@gmail.com. I got a surprise.